Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? 01 of 1 back again, and this is our bonus episode for Sunday. I forgot what I was going to do. I was going to bring in this, or was going to do something else? Brain, work. Anyways, so we're at 756 kilopascals in each of these, so that's good. Right. I was contemplating putting an inline tank in here just for some extra storage. Do I want to do that? I mean, maybe. Wait, do I need it though? Because I mean, this is just a passive system, right? So like basically the entire outside is my tank. That should be fine, I think. Okay, but we do need to bring in this into here. So that's all of our exhaust for our H2 combustion system. I'm just checking to see where the sun is right now. Okay, so we're at 272, so we're just about there. Okay, so I'm gonna need to get this kind of going a little bit. Okay, so we'll make some fuel, and that's just for volatiles right there. So the fuel will go into here, and then we can combust all of that and make some more stuff to go into here. We'll have to run through the centrifuge, of course, but I mean, it's already set up there to run, so that shouldn't be a problem. Let's see. It says I need water. Okay, good to go. All right. Should I eat something? Probably. There you go. Close helmet. Good. Okay, so now that I've got this and lots of power, which is nice. Okay, so I'm gonna take the tank out of here and use this, combust all of it, basically. And then that does go into that one, right? If it does, I'm gonna have to paint that, just to be sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's where it goes. Oh wait, no, that's for fuel. Oh wait, no, hang on. No, this is oxygen, volatiles, and that's the fuel. Okay, gotcha. Okay. So this does, in fact, go here. And then we turn this on. And then we turn this on. And this is going to make... Oh, it's 340. Why is it going up in temperature? Okay, good. Now it's dropping. All right. I was like, why is it warming up out here? Okay, so we'll let that run for a little bit. It's probably going to take a while for all of that to run out. It's at a 50-50 ratio. What? Why? Okay, hang on. Let's make sure that we have pressure in here first. And I don't know why that's mixing at such a weird ratio. Okay, so I mean, we're building up the volatiles quickly. But why is that 50-50 when this is set to 6733? That doesn't make any sense to me. Whatever, I don't know. It's fine. Okay, 1.58, 2.37 megapascals in there. Okay, so that is dropping slowly. I mean, this thing will only pump through if it meets the requirements for both sides, right? That is how this works. So then why is this so weird? I don't know, man. But after that, we will explode all of it. And then that will put all of that into here, which we can then run through here, which is doing a thing, apparently. There shouldn't be anything in here. What is it running on? Why is this running? I'm so confused. Oh, there's still a little bit left in there. Okay, that's why. All right, and then this temperature is 232 degrees and dropping. Okay, there's no volatiles in here, so that's the good thing. Okay, how are we doing on here? It's almost empty. And then how are we doing here? 2 megapascals in there. Okay. So even with the mixing, it's still building up pressure in there. Okay, interesting. Ratios are getting a little slightly better. Still not very good though. But it's fine. Okay, that is almost empty. Okay, so we can probably turn this off now. Because we have twice as much in here as we do in here. Actually, we have more than twice as much. So we'll have a little bit of volatiles left in here, which is fine. And then we're just waiting for this to kind of get all the way mixed, so it'll pull everything out. There's like a small internal pump inside of here, so that's why it's pulling out of this. And then once that is taken all the way out, and that will be all in there. Ratios are still bad, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay, it's pulling the last of it out now. Okay, so that is now empty, which means there should be nothing left in here to pull. Okay, so that is now done. And then immediately, we combust it. That's going to get us 2,000 degrees in there. Wow, that is hot. And then as this is going through here, just need to make sure the pressure doesn't go too crazy. But that'll get us some additional power, which I'm fairly certain that we're full on power right now, so it's just wasting power. But yeah, it's definitely moving. So that's good. And then what's coming out of here is much colder. Still getting hot though. Not ideal. And then we do have volatiles in there though, which is not great. Of course, it's probably combusting with the oxygen, which is fine. You know, we can handle that. And then this is, oh wow, that is, yeah, that's too hot. Way too hot. But that is why we need a radiator in here before we bring it inside, so we can at least cool it down to ambient. Because right now this is hot. Okay, and then we're at 100% differential pressure. Okay, that's too much then. If we drop that down. Yeah, we're pumping too fast through here, that's why. So we should just be barely at 100% for our pressure differential. Not at 100%. And then of course that's probably really full too. So that'll drain out. But we want this to go through slowly because that's how it loses a lot of its heat. So we will have to probably accept that this thing is not going to run at full efficiency. Because, I mean, that's really, really hot right now. I could almost say that's too hot. Okay, so what I can do, however, is throw a radiator on there. And I'll put it behind a valve. So that way I can, you know, turn it off during the day. Okay, so there is some radiators here. And then a valve. Do I have a valve? Valve? No valve? Okay. I don't know how much difference this is going to make. And that's got to go back into the greenhouse. Okay, thank you. And then I'll just use some regular pipe for this because that'll help get some of the heat out. But yeah, so I was pumping too much heat through there, which is why it wasn't cooling sufficiently. Now, I could run that through like multiple Stirling engines. Yeah, so our pressure differential is still at 100%. And you can see how fast we're going, so... Drop this down to like 1. All right, and then let's see. I'm gonna need. Oh, hang on. Let's just throw this in here first. Oh, I need room for a valve. Crap. I mean, that's technically a valve, right? Okay, hang on. I mean, we got to go this way anyways, so let me do that. Hand drill. That was just for kind of protection anyways, so all right. Not that it was connected to anything, so it wasn't really protecting much of anything. Okay, so if I do it like these, then that can go into there. I need 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. So I can do that. We'll run this here, and then we'll run the valve here. No, why did you go there, sir? Because that's where it's supposed to go. Okay. And it's warming up again. So the idea here is that we put these on here. And then once this is connected to there, it'll help cool things down, hopefully. So, am I missing a tool? Oh, laptop. That's in there on the floor. Okay. Okay, so that should be dropping quickly until it equalizes with the pressure. There is no volatiles in here, so it's all been exploded already. We're still at quite a bit of pressure in there, but there's no volatiles in there either, so that's also all exploded. And then we're just using this for extra pressure, or extra, I don't know. Okay, so then that's going there, and then from here we can go directly into the room. And then from there, once we are sufficiently cooled, I'll just leave this thing, well, no, because I don't want it to cool down too much. So if I do that, then it'll still cool down a little bit because we're still pumping this through here, which is going to do some cooling. And that is moving very, very slow right now, but that's because the temperature out here is hot. Okay. Okay. And then this can go back into there. That'll fill back up. I could probably use some oxygen. Ferns are ready to be replanted as well. Potatoes are seeded. Okay, more potato seeds. Okay, and then these potatoes can go into the cooker for food. And then I'll swap that out for now. Call it good. And then the H2 combustor should have combusted everything by now, hopefully. So let's just check that real quick. Yeah, there's nothing left in there. Okay. So H2 combustor can turn off. This is still pumping through whatever is left in here. Not much. Okay, good. That'll just go into here. That is moving very, very slow right now. That's fine. All right, that can go into there. As long as I'm in here, might as well drink something. There we go. Okay. Temperature seems to be doing okay in here. Okay, so now I just need more insulated pipe. And then I gotta figure out, I mean, I gotta wait for the next night anyways, so. Okay, so that can go into here, and then we'll figure out how to do all the distillation and whatever in the space that we've got, which hopefully won't be too painful, but we shall see. Do I have the steel in here? I do. Okay, good. Let's see. There we go. Okay. I was like, what am I making again? All right. So what do we have for pressure in here now? 1.53 megapascals. Is that going to be enough? That might be enough. All right. So we'll turn that off for now. If I need more, I can always just plug it back in. Should be no problem. And then also these can turn off because these are going to be at different temperatures now. So I want to make sure that they don't mix through here. So there's that. And this is just kind of like a staged little thing. So I don't even know if I'm going to need this many stages. I might be fine with just like 2 stages, not 3, but depending on how I do it, I don't know. Let's see. So we're going to want, I don't even know what temperatures I'm going to need in here. So they can do a maximum of air conditioning. I think it's like 150 degrees or whatever is like the max whatever change here. Does it tell me that, or is that just what I've heard from people? I think it's just what I've heard from people. Which is why when we're at what are we at? 200? No, 126? No, 176? I don't know. 126, right? Yeah, at night. So that's 100 degrees of cooling that we can get, which is why we can do that with just a single stage. So if I were to, well, I mean, I don't know what temperature I'm going to need here first. So Also, are you still making stuff? Yes, you are. Okay. We have another 13 in here. We'll put you here for now. How far out can I go? There. Okay. So that can go there. Good. Still fairly warm out here. This is probably not moving very much at all, which is fine. Okay, so now we have that going into the room. Okay, and then let's do a quick check on this to make sure that this is just about empty. Okay. Alright, so there is that. Good. Alright, this is all doing its thing. One of these days I'm going to put in more batteries. But, I mean, if I can keep that one fully charged, then that means that I'm making way more power than what I actually need, which is great. Okay, so if that's all doing its thing, and it's doing it fairly well. Yeah, so you can see that pressure. Well, as the temperature goes down, that pressure differential should go up. Wait, no, maybe? I don't know. It's fine. As long as it's not like gonna explode, I'm pretty happy. And then we have, how much H2O? 209 moles of H2O in there right now. Okay, and then we are at 265, so let's see if we can drop this down a little bit faster. Looks like I need power too. That's fine. Okay, so that'll drop it down to, I don't know, I'm gonna need some, I should probably put a digital valve here and then have that connected in there so that I can turn this on and off as needed. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, so now what I need to do is take all of this extra stuff. Okay, so we're getting a little bit of power out of this. Not very much, but a little bit. But the idea here is that we want this to cool as it goes through here, not just pumping through hot and pumping out a lot of power, but, you know, putting out hot gas. We want this to actually cool, and then we're just sipping off whatever power we can get off of that transformation. Temperature is going up again. I don't know why it does that. It's very weird. Okay, so let me see what I can do for a digital valve. And then I've also got to figure out all of the other stuff. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of junk in there that we don't need. So we have to get all of that out first. Okay, and that is going to bring the temperature down, which should then make that go a little bit faster. Yeah, looks like it's going a little bit faster. Okay. So, I mean, it's generating. Not a lot, but, you know, a little extra. Okay. And this is my digital valve, which I should probably plug in out there. I mean, it's just so much stuff that I gotta attempt to think about. Okay, let's just plug it in. It's not gonna do anything. It's gonna remain closed until I get power to it. So that's another thing I gotta do. But that's fine. So we're going to head over there. All right. You can go to here. You can turn off. You can go into there. And then this lovely thing. Okay, and that is the way that I want that to go. Good. Okay, so we'll run that to there. And I can get the rest of that from inside of here. I can close that once I get power to it, of course. It's actually spinning fairly well right now. I should probably have this only turn on during night, because that's when we'll get the most power out of it, because we'll have the highest pressure or temperature differential. And then if I'm pumping it through here slowly enough, we should get cooler air through here, so that will help out with that too. Let me think. I still have to set up the advanced furnace, so that's another thing I have to do. Okay, so now I suppose we just start working on the other parts here. Okay, so first thing first, we're going to need to cool all of this down. And then that cooling is going to be dependent on that right there. So we've got enough to do that, I think. And then I don't know if I'm going to need... I mean, I could plug that directly into here. And then it'll just take whatever's in there and then cool it based off of these things. So I think that's probably going to be the easiest way to do this for now. I may redo this whole thing in the future. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so that will now put in really hot stuff into here. And then we're going to need a temperature gauge on this. Okay, so for that, we're going to need a pipe analyzer. Going to need some electrum in there for that. Okay. And then we're going to need a console to read off of that. Oh, that's not in here. Okay. We're going to need all of that stuff out of here. We'll put that... I don't know, it doesn't really matter where it goes, right? Do I want to put it over here? I don't know, man. I could put it like on here. And I would just need to get some piping up into there. Okay, so that can go into there, which can then drop into here, and then this can go, I guess, that way? I don't know. Let's see, three-way corner. Okay, so we're gonna need more cable. And then, let's see, I'm gonna need a console and a gas thing to read off of that. That way I can kind of see like what the temperature is inside of there. Iron, gold, copper. And then gas display. All right, and then we'll put this, I want to have like the angled down one. Put it up here. Placement requires support. Oh, right, okay. And that is going to be connected via the top there. And then, oh, whoa, 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 don't be making too many of those. Ah, crap. Dang it. Just wasting space, wasting time. Okay, cable. We're gonna need a lot. So that's gotta go down and around, and then we have to have that read off of that, which we can do. Wait, I don't know what I'm doing here. Wait, did that just read the room temperature as having crap in here? Why? Right. Did that go out that? It did go out that way. Dang it. Wait, no, that's the correct way. Okay, good. So that did do as it was supposed to. Okay, and then this can go to here. All right. And then we're going to need to extend this way. And then I think I'm going to get one of these little power controller things. Yeah, we'll set it here, I guess. Okay, so that can go to there, I guess. All right. Okay, this is gonna have to come out anyways, so also that should be enough for now. Let's see, that can go there, that can go there, this thing needs to come out. Hand drill. Okay, angle grinder. Okay, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Hand drill again. There we go. Plate can go there. This satellite dish thing can go up there, I guess. All right. And then we can start cleaning up our wires a little bit. Okay, and then we need to open this thing and then turn it on. Okay, so now that should be reading. Okay, there we go. Gives me all kinds of interesting information here. That I can also control that now if I want to. Let's see. And then we're gonna need some glass on here. And then we need to program this thing, and then also pipe analyzer. We're going to look at the temperature. Okay, there we go. So that is our current temperature in there. All right. Now, we need to figure out how and where to do this. Let's see. Now, another thing that I could do is have this run off of the second stage and have this be for further cooling. Because the first stage cooling is going to strip off the carbon dioxide and the oxygen. Although I should probably try to save the oxygen if I can. So probably going to be a good idea to do it that way. I'm going to need a heat exchanger. Just a small one. Heat exchanger, large kit. I could do a small direct, or I could do one of these ones. I think I want to do this one. Copper and steel. Okay. That's going to be in here. Okay, so there is our copper and some steel. So I'm going to have to redo the pipes a little bit, but I think it should be all right. Okay, so we're going to take this, and we have to run this. Kind of want to see if I can do it here. So I don't really need too much over there, right? So I'll run this up into here. Or I could just run it up this way. That would work too. Yeah, let's do that. So I have to get rid of all of this pipe here because there's currently gas in there, and I don't want there to be gas in there. Okay, and then we can run this along the wall here. Okay, and then for this bottom part, that can run into the second stage here. And then the first stage can be for further cooling. Yeah, and then this can be cooled by that, and then this can get us further cooling, which is what we're going to need once we get this kind of to where we want it to be, or where we need it to be. Okay, so then this has to go this way. Everything is still very nicely accessible back here, which is nice. All right. Okay, so this is going to be our first stage cooling. This is going to be our second stage cooling. So this is hotter, colder. So coldest, medium, hottest. And then, so this will cool down the exhaust out of here, which means that we can cool that down. And hopefully this will help a bit. But for our first stage cooling, which is what we're going to need in here to start actually pulling off the gases, liquids, gases. Yes, gases. Oh, come on. I'm trying to work this through in my head, man. Okay. So I'm going to need a valve in here. Condensation valve. That's going to go this way, and we'll put in 2 just because I don't know how quickly this is going to condense. So we need to get our first stage, and then depending on how I do it, I might be able to pull just the H2 off. I mean, I don't think that's going to happen, but you never know. Okay. And then that has to go into a pipe system over here. So let's grab that, and then yeah, we'll probably do the insulated. And then I'm gonna need a couple of these just to store it all. We'll do that inline. So now odds are this is going to be both pollutant and water. So if we take a look at water and see how that is done here. So that will start turning into a liquid if we get it to 371 degrees at 6 kilopascals. Or 6 megapascals. Okay, and then pollutant. That will be at 150 degrees. And then if we keep in mind that the temperature outside during the night, which is where we're going to hopefully get everything to, that'll be below this. So we should be getting pollutant in here as well, if we can get this thing cooled enough. Okay, so we're going to want this to be set to 150, I think. Okay, now that should start cooling that off. Yes, good. And then for here, we'll set this to, I don't know, like 250. That way this can run during the day as well, or for most of the day anyways. Okay, so that should work there, and that'll drop the temperature down quite quickly. Okay, and that's dumping that heat into here. So yeah, 247, 250, okay. And this is taking this and dumping all of that heat out here, and then using the outside air as our heat sink, basically. Okay. So that should bring us down, hopefully. And then I'm going to have all of this be controlled, hopefully. So I can turn that on and off, so I can just use the outside ambient air when it's night out to help get us down to temp. And if our temperature in here is already where we need it to be, then we'll just leave it. Okay, so then once that is done, we'll get all of our liquids in here. And I don't think we're going to start getting those quite yet. What did it say it would start doing for water? At 371. But I need a lot of pressure, though, too. Okay. And then pressure in here is at 642 kilopascals, so that's not going to do us much of anything right now. Okay, so then if that is going to be the case, so what I can do here then, so let's redo this a little bit. So this is just going to go up into here, and then this has to change, and we're going to have that go this way instead. Well, this way anyways. We'll put a pump here, or regulator. So let me grab one of those if I have one. Okay, good. I need my wrench though, sir. All right. And then that. It is not the way that I want you to go, sir. Oh, that is the way that I want you to go, actually. Nice. All right, so we'll put this in here. And then this will only turn on once this is at the temperature that we want it to be at, which is 150 degrees. So that has a ways to go. Now, I'm kind of wondering. There's going to be efficiencies in here that I can get. I'm going to put a little inline tank right there. And then we'll just get this kind of going down into there. No, I'm going to need all of that stuff out of there, though. It is all out of there. Okay, good. Then I'm going to need inline tank. Sorry, utility. There we go. I'm going to need one of these. And then if I'm pressurizing all of this, it's going to have to go somewhere. Man, this is going to hurt my brain, isn't it? All right.
Hydration critical.
Apparently I need to drink something. All right. So yeah, 126 is nighttime temperature. Oh, I left that on? Whoops. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Oh, close the helmet. Yeah. Calm down. Yes, I know. I know. Yeah, this thing pulls in too quickly for that to keep up. So we just did a little bit of damage there. That's all right. I think we got to it in time. Yeah. But I mean, even if more of this breaks, I mean, that's fine. All right, so that should be good there. We're at 306 degrees in here now. And then that is not really doing much of anything. How's our power doing? We are still in the green. All right, good. Okay, so once we have this, okay, this is just going to give somewhere for all of the extra pressure stuff to go. And of course, this is going to go like that. And then this should all be doing fairly well. Okay, now if I were to start pumping up this, we're going to need somewhere for the extra stuff to go. And it's just going to be CO2 and oxygen in there left over once this is all done. For our gases anyways. So let me go back into here. So if we're bringing us down to 150, right? So that means we're going to need 200 kilopascals, really? Okay, but then for pollutant, if we bring this down to 150, we need 5.7 megapascals. Okay, so if I make this just like 1 megapascal in here, I think that will only give us water. I could be wrong, but I think that's going to be the case. In which case I can skip the pollutant phase completely, unless I want to keep the pollutant for some reason. Okay, so then that can go there, and then this should be bringing up the pressure. Oh, right, we're not at temperature yet. Yeah, we can't do that yet. Because, I mean, if we're at 260 for water, right? 260 requires 13 kilopascals, or 1300 kilopascals, right? So we need to get this down so that way I can reduce the pressure that I need to put in there. And that should keep all of our pollutant. Well, I mean, if I took, let's think about this for a second, right? So if I did take the pollutant out of there, then I would be left with just pure oxygen, which is useful to me, and carbon dioxide, which is also useful to me, which I could then just pump that directly into the greenhouse. You know, once it's cooled down sufficiently. Okay, so then if we let's go back to the pollutant. Okay, so at 150 degrees, which is like the bare minimum. So if I can bring it down to 140, that would probably be better. And of course, if I had that thing on, it'd be better too, because then I could use that for extra cooling. Let's see, this has to be called reg condensing. Okay. And then we have the thing out there, which I want that to turn on if the temperature in here is above 126. I'm going to need a sensor outside also, so I can pull the temperature from the outside. And then I'm going to need to set up all of this into an IC unit so that way I can control most of this that way. Okay, but for now, I should be able to just... Do I have... let me see. Logic. Yes, I do. We're going to do a logic writer here. We'll just connect this into the valve out there so I can control it from in here. We're going to need that. Okay, so that is that. Digital valve is going to be on. Okay, so that should help cool this down a little bit faster, as long as the temperature remains here. And that'll be less work for this thing to do too, so that'll be good. This one's actually working fairly well. So if I have that, we're at 314. And we're supposed to be bringing this down to 250. And then this one is at 210. And I'm trying to bring it down to 240, which is doing good. I mean, it's working, sort of, right? Sun's coming up, though, so that's not so great. Yeah, I'm going to turn this off now. Okay. So now we're running off of just the AC units again. How much power is this using? Oh, that's using actually a lot of power. Okay. I should probably put this on a switch too. Because we got a lot of stuff going on here. Is that raising up in temperature? Oh, crap. But why? Should still be cooling, shouldn't it? Oh, and we have liquid water in here? Uh-oh. Temperature in here is 187. So shouldn't that be cooling this down, or is it not enough to keep up? Looks like it's not enough to keep up. Okay, so guess we can turn this off for now. try to soak up a little bit of power while we can. Okay, so now all of this is connected through this side. I kind of want to have all of this connected over here instead of over here, because then that'll be a lot easier to control. All right, so then, yeah, let's do that. So we will take out this, all of this. I can't get at that. Are you kidding me? No, I can. Just gotta get it just right. Just. Maybe. I had it. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, and that'll be fine to connect over there. And then this just has to run this. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna have to run that up the wall, which is fine. I mean, that's basically where this is at anyways, so works out. Okay, so we'll turn this on, we'll turn this on, we'll turn that on, we'll turn that on, we'll turn that on, and then we'll turn it all off. Just like that. All right, good. Okay, so now hopefully we should be getting a little bit of power back. Hopefully. All right. So that will run all of these things through here. Should probably put a battery in there maybe. I don't know. Let's see, we're at 57 minutes in the game or video, whatever. Okay, let me build an IC housing. Ooh, I have too much cable. Okay, so I know we're gonna need that. And another IC, and then we'll have that set and ready to go. I need steel and copper. Okay. Okay, that can go there. Good. And then we need the IC itself. That'll be the next thing to build. Okay. Okay, so there is our housing, which we will put here. We can get this all connected. And then I did switch off of that, yes, okay. All right, so that'll be our circuit housing, which will control all of this. That should all be fine, I would think. Okay, and then that will just stick in there for now. All right, so I need power and air. Let's go and get those real quick. We'll probably end the video. 620 degrees out here. 'Tis warm. All right. Okay, we're at 4.3 megapascals in there. Nice. Okay. So that's it for our air. Oh, and we're full power again. Okay. Well, that was fast. All right. I think Yeah, because once this is all set up, I'm not actually going to need this because that will just turn on like as needed. And then I'm going to need another console out here for the outside temperature. So that's going to be running off of the sensor, which I now have to set up. Oh, we are low on gold, dude. Okay. Do I have more gold available to me in any of these? I do not. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get more gold. All right, that's should be fine. Okay, but I think I can make a sensor with what I have left. I think that requires 1 gold. Then I need iron. Am I out of iron? No. There we go. Okay. That was the last of my gold. All right, now we need to go outside, set up that sensor real quick, set up another console. Console is going to require gold. Guess it is what it is, right? All right. There's some gold right here, so it's not really that big of a deal. All right. No. Sensor. Gas sensor. Guess we can set that right there. That should be fine. Then we need this guy so that we can set this thing in here. Good to go. All right. Okay, so now we can read off of the gas sensor and tell what temperature it is outside. I know we have another sensor and console set up over here, there, but that's on a different circuit, so we'll just deal with it as we must. A lot of iron in there. That's cool. Uranium. I don't want to dig too much in here. I would much rather take off of the mountain. But I have to figure out where there is gold on the mountain. We're at 287. Okay, so there's a lot of... Oh, there's something up there. Is that all of the gold that was right there? It's more silicon, I guess. It's more iron. Lots more iron over here. Oh, there we go. More gold up here. Good. .333 degrees in here, man. It's a little warm. Okay. Full thing of gold there. Good. Full thing of iron. I know I said I was going to end the video already, but, you know, it's fine. Okay, temperature is dropping now. Okay, let's see. Is there any more? Nope, nope. That's gonna go into here. Good. Power out. Okay, well. It's, this has power. That does not have much power. Okay. That has a little bit. Okay, some more gold up here. Ooh, silver. Nice. Okay, more silver. Can always use more silver, right? Okay, and then let's close out of this. Open. Where was it? This. There we go. You can close. All right. Coal. Good. All right. Is that it for the gold in here? Probably. All right, are we happy with this? I think we're happy with this. It's not a lot of gold, but you know, it's some. I don't really need all that much, so should be fine. Base is around the mountain, apparently. More silver in there. Some more iron down here. Silicon. Lots more iron in there. Lots more iron. Base? Hello? Am I blind? Oh, gold. I mean, if I can get more gold, I mean, I'm going to, so... Okay, there's some more right here. Lots more right here, actually. Okay, so there's 150 gold. Yeah. I'm working on it. Okay. Is that all that we're going to get out of this? I think it is. Okay, which way is out? This way, I believe? Yes. Okay. Okay, where is our base? Pretty sure it's not over here on this. There's even more gold right here. so there's 200 more gold. I mean, I'm obviously close to the base, because otherwise there wouldn't be holes in here. But where is my base? Am I blind? I feel like I've gone around this mountain a couple times already. Oh, there it is. Just really, really, really hard to see. There we go. All right. Okay, so we have 250 gold that we just picked up, which is great. We're gonna have to replace those batteries. That'll be fun. All right, so that can go here. Then also, as long as I'm over here, I need to see what pressure we're at in here, so I don't blow this thing up. 44.7, okay. We're gonna have to do something with that eventually. And then also, has this been not running this whole time? Okay, so it jumped up 50 degrees during the day. I'll turn that on too. Get that temperature down. Okay, so first things first, let's get that out of here. Okay. And then we'll go into the actual drill once that gets charged. Says that I need water. We are at 1 hour and 12 minutes. Is that the sun coming up already? Dang it. Okay, so if I keep this at 200 something degrees, I mean, I can't really do anything with it until it gets down temp. But then again, with that, I don't know, man. All right. Anyways, let's get some of this going. So it'll give me another 100 gold. Okay, let's hop out here. Okay, there's that. Now I have to turn off that valve over there because I think it's getting warm out. Yep, definitely getting warm out. But this is why I need everything to be controlled, right? So that way I don't have to worry about turning that off. It'll just do it automatically, which will be great. Okay, so that brought us back down to 216 for just a little bit of cooling. And then we'll just turn this off during the day. Yeah, that should be fine. All right, and then that is going to be spitting out some lovely gold for us eventually. And then this is at 50%, okay. All right, so that is going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and if you did, hopefully you'll join me for the next one. But until then, I'm going to get some breakfast. All right, I'll see you.